Kooleidoscope, you dirty changos. It's me, the dirty chango. And on this episode, I have a special guest. It's Ronnie Taylor, and AKA Kooleidoscope. In this episode, we just shoot the shit and have a good time. But most importantly, on this episode, I'm dropping the intro song that we've been working on. And it's the raw version. It's not the edited version. It's the raw version, which is fucking raw. It's nice. It's a good raw, not a bad raw. And so just want you guys to enjoy it. On this one, I have Ronnie playing the drums. He's just going to master the track later. And I'm on guitar, bass, and vocals. And Ronnie's on vocals too. So I hope you guys enjoy it, man. I'm pretty excited to drop this, guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. Later.
But we don't give a fuck. We say what we want, we do what we do. Changos and chelas, I just start talking shit with bro. See, we're a different breed, a one of a kind. Tune in every week just to help you pass the time. Somos familia, hermanas y hermanos. Come on in there with some dirty fucking changos. The dirty chango, the dirty chango, the dirty chango. It's that dirty chango podcast. The dirty chango, the dirty chango, the dirty chango. It's that dirty chango podcast. The dirty chango, the dirty chango, the dirty chango. It's that dirty chango podcast. The dirty chango, the dirty chango, the dirty chango. It's that dirty chango podcast. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, you dirty changos? This is me, back at it. Finally, I've made up my word. I got Ronnie on the podcast now.
Hi.
This is Ronnie, aka Kooleidoscope. If you guys haven't checked her out, she's on YouTube. She's Bandcamp too, right? Mm-hmm. And then what else are you on?
SoundCloud. It's not really up to date, but most of my music is on SoundCloud. All my rapping stuff's on Bandcamp. That's pretty much it.
You can buy it there too, right?
Yeah. Well, I have it up for free. Yeah.
Man. People need to support though. That's a fucking. Because I remember you put it up for free, right?
Yeah.
Like, I can't take that for free. You put a donation.
I'm not tripping on it.
Yeah, but it's work though. It's like work that you've done.
Yeah.
That's all. I don't think a lot of people understand that. Like.
Yeah.
I mean, what you're doing right now for me. Oh, for you listeners out there, we just finished. We just pretty much wrapped it up, right?
Yeah.
We finished wrapping up the intro to my song. So Ronnie played the drums. Mhm. Fucking. She didn't play it, man. She fucking rocked that shit. That shit was tight, yo. My girlfriend was like, damn, she's really good. I go, yeah, I told you she's pretty good. Like,
well, thank you.
Musicians, yo. And so now you just gotta edit it. So yeah, you fucking. And then we're in the studio right now. Mhm. What's the studio called? Let's give them a little shout out.
Sanger Music Center.
We're in Sanger, California. Sanger Banger. If you fucking check it out on
Bangers.
Snapchat. Hey, what's up with that app though?
For reals, right?
It's fucking blue and red, like.
I know, with a fucking Apache
thing. What fucking dude? I was going. That's my old lady. She did that. And she was Sanger Banger. I was like, I don't know, man. It's like
I guess they had to like pass something. Like they had to contact certain people. Like it's a whole process to get your own filter. Like you
for
can
a city
get it,
or?
Yeah, because you can get it for one location, like a tiny area.
Yeah.
You pretty much, I think it I don't know. You pretty much select an area you want it to like for that little filter to
For
pop
that certain
up.
one?
But to get it for like the entire city of Sanger, like you have to go through some shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Who the fuck wants to do all that though? Like
I don't know. My friend was telling me that they know the person who did that. I guess some chick did it.
Sanger
like, designed
Banger.
it. Yeah.
But like, what's up with the red and blue though? Like norteños, sureños.
Yeah, you gotta be neutral.
You gotta be neutral, man. You gotta wear black.
I don't want to make it purple.
Imagine.
No one's gonna use the purple
Should
one.
be hella wag. No, I mean not the potheads would fucking probably dig it though.
Yeah. No, because my Kooleidoscope shirts.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know how it's like it's supposed to be like a galaxy looking thing.
Yeah.
So it's a little
purple.
And like I had some fools back when I was performing out in like Porterville or Visalia.
Yeah.
Like you have those type of gangsters and shit.
Those fucking dudes.
Yeah, it's trippy.
Yeah.
But they were like, "Hey, do you have it in like a red or something? Because I'm not trying to wear purple." And I was like,
too much
"Sorry."
like blue, is it?
Yeah, it's like sorry.
Fucking hella bangers around here, dude.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
Sanger used to be bad, but it's calmed down quite a bit.
Yeah. Oh, well, we came last night. that show. Man, that show was dope. And then we stopped at the AMPM right by your path. What was that? On 5th and not Armstrong.
Academy.
What's the street called? Academy. There you go.
Yeah.
And Hella was loped up right there. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I go, you can't be banging at fucking Arco. What's wrong with
Yeah,
you?
they're still
Fucking mug you for your gas and your fucking 2 for $3 chili cheese dogs.
Yeah. No, one of my buddies, he lives kind of in the hood. Like, there used to be this little corner store that we would walk to get snacks and shit. Like, we'd hang out and walk over there at some point. And we would walk over there whenever. Like, it didn't close till like 11-ish. And that's like around the time we would go. Yeah. And one time...
That's when the munchies kick in.
Yeah, right? We're like, oh, let's go walk to the store. And it's a nice little walk, you know, it's like a couple blocks away. And one time we saw a bunch of people like in the alleyway and they were tagging up the fence. Yeah. And all we did was just look at them and then we kept walking and they started barking at us.
For what?
I don't know.
Taggers, dude, they take that shit too far, man.
And they started barking at us and we just kept walking and my friend was like freaking out.
He's like, oh god, no.
And me, like, that shit makes me mad. I was like, let them. And he's like, no, Ronnie, we need to go. I was like, no, fuck that. And then
you trying to look up?
Not trying to look up, but I wasn't gonna run away.
Yeah.
You know? And they started barking at us. They're like, hey, what are you guys doing here? And we're like, oh, we're
you're like Southside, fool.
Yeah.
Just fuck with them.
Damn.
Southside, surese.
Yeah. No, we were like, no, we don't bang. They were like, well, keep it that way. And I was just like, psh.
We bang BDS.
I was mad. But there's crazy people out here, but for the most part, like, you're not gonna get beat up.
I think that's just like anywhere. It's like anywhere you go, it's how you present yourself. Yeah, there is those instances where you're caught in the crossfire, like you're wrong place, wrong time. But for the most part, I've noticed like it's how you carry yourself.
Yeah.
But now that I got all these tattoos, man, people are like, you know what's helping me now though is I'm the long hair now.
Oh yeah.
Gangsters don't have long hair.
Yeah.
They're not real gangsters.
They gotta get fades.
Yeah, they gotta get fades. You gotta fucking wear your copete. Remember that one?
What's that?
I call it copete. So.
Oh, like, is that the long?
Yeah, like the devil lock. Just the bangs. Fucking slick it off.
I remember that. I had some cousins that rocked that.
They had that and then the little ducktail.
Yeah.
What was that?
My nephews had little ducktails. Yeah. So they were like 12.
Hey, those are the kids with like the silver teeth on. Like they're gonna be the bad kids.
I have hella cousins.
I saw Chango Blink post that one time. You know those little bad kids with the fucking silver teeth? You know they all end up in jail.
For reals. Unfortunately, that's how you know.
So you know they can be bad. I guess bad.
Hey,
look at him.
Take your kid to the dentist.
And he's wearing a wife beater already. Fuck that.
That's my family though. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, like low key, I'm barely realizing it.
Like,
but like we're hella like I grew up as a little chola, dude.
Did you?
Like low key.
Low key, you didn't even know it.
I did good in school and shit, so I thought, oh, I'm not a chola. But like looking back on my
chola
high school
tendencies.
Pictures, yeah, like my family is pretty, you know.
Everybody had a Bud Light in their hand or no, Budweiser.
Yeah, well, the cool thing is that like my parents never really drank around us or anything. But when we would go to like family functions, like legit, it was like the classic chola
hangout, yeah.
Which is cool. Like it's cool to look back on it and like kind of like identify with that point in time.
Yeah.
When that thing was like Mexican Americans.
It was the Chicano like lifestyle.
Yeah. And
I know what you mean. Like I've looked back at pictures and I look at my uncles, like on my mom's side, like they all have the Loasters, the Ray-Bans with like the what do you call it,
the holder thing?
The holder, yeah. You're like, what are they like?
I've been wanting to get one.
Yeah, those are dope, man.
Yeah, I'm blind and I have a pair of sunglasses and regular glasses.
You let the other ones hang and shit?
Yeah, something. I don't know.
It's a dope style. Like, I'm pretty sure I've seen that in LA. But I mean,
it made a comeback.
Yeah, it always makes a comeback. Especially, LA stayed gangster.
Yeah,
That's just stayed gangster. Well, when you talk about your parents been drinking in front of you, like, that's how my parents were too.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, you know.
Yeah.
They had those priorities straight, which is good.
Well, my mom had told me when my sister, she's older than me, she's like 4 years older than me. But when my dad used to party, like, I didn't know, I don't know, I never met that. Well, one time I met him, but like that. Yeah. But for the most part, I had never seen him drink. Like, and because he gave up like smoking cigarettes and drinking once he found out my mom was pregnant. So I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I got mad respect, yo. Like, that's hard to do. Like,
that's what's up.
I don't know if I can give a beer.
Yeah.
Like, if I have kids, like, I'm like.
Yeah. Well, me, like, I like beer. Like, I really like beer, but not like Budweiser, Rhoda, Modelo. Like, I'll drink it if my friend gives me one. Yeah. But I'm into craft beer.
Yeah. Because it's good, man. It's a good flavor.
You can enjoy it, and it's not something that you just slam and like, you know.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. Like with beers like that, like they're meant to like, if you're trying to party and shit, like.
Yeah.
If you're trying to enjoy a beer, like, yeah, get a craft beer, man. You're
Yeah.
not, man. You're not supposed to pound those.
Mhm.
That shit'll fuck you up.
I did one time. I remember. You go to Tioga a lot?
Yeah. Well, not a lot. Wait, is that the one in Tower, right?
Yeah,
Off
downtown
of
area.
Olive?
Yeah.
What's the other one? The one where I met up with you guys. By Grizzly Stadium. Which is that one?
Yeah, no, that one's Tioga.
Oh, they're both Tioga.
Or no, the other one's probably something different.
Oh, it's
I don't know.
Sequoia. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think I've been there.
They're racist.
They are?
Yeah.
Huh. Fuck Sequoia.
Look, Sequoia Brewery. Well, the only reason we say it's racist because we did a comic crawl.
Oh yeah.
And that's the first place we went to. Like,
Uh-huh.
the group I was with,
Mexicans.
so check it out. That was the first one we went into, and then it was cool. Like, we didn't have any problems. It was probably because we were the
Yeah.
first crowd,
Mm.
and we met up with another group later. Have you guys been at Sequoia yet? Like, that was the first place we went. We had fun.
Mhm.
Fuck that, they're racist. They wouldn't let us in because we're Mexican. I was like, why'd they let me in?
Maybe.
I'm Mexican as fuck, yo.
Right?
But I had my Sub-Zero shit on.
Maybe
Yeah, I think it's
really
because they're drunk. Yeah, I
That's
mean,
funny though. Yeah, no, I've never been there though. But
alright.
at Tioga, like, they have an Imperial Stout. Are you into stouts?
yeah.
They have Imperial Stout called Midnight Lightning, and it's pretty strong, like. And
How many? What's the percentage on that? You know,
I don't
nines
even
and
know.
shit.
I think it's double digit.
Oh no shit.
I think it's pretty high. I might be mistaken, but it's strong. And like Fast Trip is the only place that has craft beer here in Sanger.
No shit.
And that's like the only Tioga beer, other than like Sherman and 99. that they
Yeah.
have. And
Hey, yeah, you can find that everywhere now,
yeah,
right?
yeah. And I used to drink the Midnight Lightnings because that was like the only stout that I could find that I liked. And I remember we were playing King's Cup.
No.
And I
Was it like the whole thing with the midnight stout?
I had Midnight Lightning, like
Lightning. Why call it midnight
the
stout?
what do you call it? The fucking the big glass. What is it? 40?
Oh yeah.
No, that's not
30. 32.
32. Yeah, one of those. And I also had a Ballast Point Victory at Sea with me, which is also an Imperial Stout.
Fucked you up.
Yeah.
Well, because they're not, like I said, they're not meant to
Yeah,
fucking chug.
but my
though.
friends are crazy, and I was like, oh, I'm not trying to play. A bunch of people were like, come on, play. And I didn't want to be like a dick and be like, I don't want to play. You know? So I was like...
it's called peer pressure, my friend.
Yeah, it was...
Peer pressure's a
legit peer
motherfucker,
pressure.
yo.
I was like, alright, I'll play. And then after a while, like, I was just like,
Fuck
sad.
this.
I was just looking at the ground, like, man.
You had those, the floor spins?
Yeah, I
Fuck,
wasted this delicious beer.
Oh, so you had regret and fucking...
Yeah, because I had been just drinking it really fast, and I didn't want to. It was just like, oh...
Have you played that game, Edward 40 Hands?
No, I don't want to.
Have you heard of it?
Yeah, where you
Fuck
pretty
that.
much
I haven't played it
40s.
myself either. Fuck that. Imagine that, like 40. I mean, my problem is I have a small bladder, so it goes right through me. I'd probably piss. I'd have to wear like Depends. You know what I mean? Like I'd have to have something on.
Yeah, don't break
Fuck
the
that.
seal, dude.
Double wear it. Nah, I break the seal before I even get to the bar.
That's funny.
It's fucking.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Hey, you gotta do
That's
it.
my. It's not. It's like It's probably TMI, but let's just say I drink. Let's say I drink a coffee at 8.
Mm-hmm.
By 9 o'clock, my piss smells like coffee. It's fucking that strong, yo. Like.
Dang,
It might be
are you a
s-
coffee person or?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's. Oh, you're not, huh? You said.
No.
And I like coffee black too,
Mhm.
like straight.
I used to drink it a lot, but like my thing is once I started my newer job, like, well, it's not that new anymore. But when I first started the job I have now, where I like work with kids, like
Yeah.
I go to their actual house and I do therapy there at their house.
What kind of therapy do you do?
Behavioral therapy. So it's kind of like,
So what the kids that you treat, or not treat, but that you work with, what kind of behavioral issues do they have?
well, it's an autism center.
Oh, God.
So
Oh,
they
right
have
on.
like autism. Some of them have like Asperger's, different type of like
Yeah.
social disorders, and yeah. So I pretty much have to go to their house and
Yeah.
work in their home, and like I would have long days where I would need coffee,
Yeah.
but like it fucks with my stomach to where like I gotta
The
take a
bowel
shit
system,
at
yeah.
some point.
That's what coffee will
And-
do to you, man.
Yeah, and
Clears you.
there was one day, it was like a long day, and like I went to their house and I was trying so hard like not to use the restroom.
Was it like?
Yeah, and I was just like, we were playing like a card game or something, and I was just sweating, and I was like, I'm sorry, I need to use your restroom. And like I went and like I was trying. They didn't even have spray in there.
Oh,
I was just like, fuck, man. Like I feel so bad right now.
You come out sweating. Fucking
Yeah,
blew out the
I had to
restroom.
like turn on the sink and everything.
Did you apologize?
and
Like,
air it out a
eh.
little bit. I didn't say anything.
Was there at least a window inside?
No.
There's one of those restrooms. I fucking
Yes.
hate those, yo.
Yeah, so I left and I closed the door, and then like the mom walked by and she went in, and I was just like, oh.
That's the worst.
After that, I don't drink coffee if I work. If I work that day.
Is that the only reason why?
One of the reasons, like the other reason is it makes me too like anxious and jittery.
Yeah.
It makes me kind of nauseous if I haven't eaten very much that day. It'll make me nauseous and.
Well, I can do coffee. Like the thing, I don't know. It's supposed to be a stimulant, but it calms me down.
Yeah.
Like, it gives me the energy. Don't get me wrong. I'm not tired, but
Yeah.
I'm focused. Like
Yeah. Yeah. When I need
if
coffee,
ADD is
like,
real,
drink
I
it.
definitely have that shit.
Mhm.
If ADD is a thing, I definitely have that shit.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm calm because shit that calms me down is music, coffee, and some weed.
Some weed.
Some weed.
Would you like some?
Would you like some weed, sir? Orale.
Okay, that is, what is that? Girl Scout cookies.
I'm on probation right now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm on probation for like a couple weed maps. What's this?
Weed maps. Oh,
Oh,
it's
this
just
is
a
shit that
sticker.
Joe talks about.
Joe?
Oh, no. There's some other weed spot in LA
Uh-huh.
where they fucking deliver it to you. I thought it was
Yeah.
called weed maps. Is that it?
Well, you can find delivery things on Weed Maps.
Oh, so that's what that is. Gotcha.
Yeah. My buddy, Tyler, he works for Weed Maps. He's like one of the tech guys, so
Yeah.
where he's actually programming
No shit.
like that software they use to find all the dispensaries,
in
and
town?
deliveries. Yeah, it seems pretty tight.
Weed maps. No shit.
Yeah. I guess it's based in like Huntington Beach or something, and he works there. So.
Well, I guess Joe had somebody on his podcast not too long ago.
Mhm.
It was two dudes, and they're one of the dudes who like run I guess one of the best dispensaries in LA.
Hmm.
That has like they passed something where you can't deliver within the city limits anymore.
Yeah.
Doesn't that suck?
Dang, that's weird because over here, there's a shit ton of delivery services,
Really?
but they made it to where you can't go to walk-in places, like actual places where you go in and you can look at it and pick stuff out and
Oh, so
smell
that's
it.
no longer
Well, not here in the Central Valley. Well, not Central Valley, but like Fresno area.
not in Fresno. Yeah.
Yeah, because the closest place is like, what is it? Towards Visalia. I
Hanford.
forget the name of it. Like Betty Drive when you're going 99 South.
Yeah.
It's like right off of there. Oh, Goshen.
I was about to
That's,
say,
like,
yeah,
the
Goshen.
closest
Yeah.
one. There's another one in Fresno, but they say like it's $100 minimum
Really?
that you have to pay. Yeah,
That.
just
I
whack.
got the weed man. Shout out to my homie. You know who you are, Mr. Nice Man. Mr. Nice Guy. I'm
Yeah.
from Jamaica, man.
Have you heard of Harborside?
Nah.
Harborside Health Center. They used to have a TV show on Netflix. It's called Weed Wars.
Weed Wars? Fuck, it sounds. Why is that? No.
There was this dude on it. He was an old guy. He had like the fucking braids on both sides. he hella looked like a stoner.
Like one of them fucking like Woody Nelson. No, what's his
Yeah,
name?
something like that. He looked similar, but anyway, he was the
Willie
owner.
Nelson, Woody Nelson. I was like, why does that sound so wrong? fucking Toy Story.
Woody.
I was watching Toy Story earlier. That's probably why.
Oh, nice. Yeah, but they had a TV show, and me and my buddies actually took a trip out there, and it was legit. Like,
Really?
it was tight. They had like you would sign up every like collective you join. You have to sign up and do paperwork and all that, and they offer like free like activities like yoga classes, exercise classes. Just if you want to learn a bunch of new shit, like they offer it for free through their collective.
Was it
You know?
Harbor?
Harborside Health Center.
Harborside.
There's one in Oakland and there's one in San Francisco. We went to the one in Oakland.
Why doesn't it not surprise
Yeah,
me?
but get this, it's legit. Like it's the most legit dispensary I've ever been to.
Really? Because it's really
It-
actually promoting health.
Yeah, but not just that, but they had tons of strains. They had like a book menu of just the edibles.
The Bible.
Yeah,
the
and
Holy
they
Grail.
have like a big menu, like it's written all small too. Like these are all the ones we have, and they have them ready.
And they
to
have it
go.
like ready to go. I was about to say.
It's
like,
already prepackaged. And they have a certain section where they sell clones and they sell plants.
Oh, so you can
and
just,
the plant
take 'em.
supplies.
Yeah.
They have another section where it's all just concentrates and pens and this. They have another section where it's all just merch, t-shirts.
How big was the
hats.
spot there?
It was pretty big.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Kind of like a warehouse type thing, or?
Not that big, but it was a pretty decent size.
Pretty sized building?
Yeah, yeah. And the cool thing was, well, maybe not cool, but it was trippy because, like, me and my friends went at the time we were maybe like 23-ish, and you know, like we looked, I don't know, young, whatever.
Yeah.
Everyone there, like, there was a shit ton of old people there.
That
Yeah.
doesn't surprise me
Like
either.
older people
Yeah.
getting their meds, you know. It was crazy.
I mean, you gotta stay right. You gotta keep your mind right.
Yeah.
Why not?
It was just cool to see, you know,
Well,
because we're used to here,
That's
like,
Berkeley's right there too. I mean, all these like
Yeah.
liberal cities, if you want to call them that. I mean, they're all around in the Bay Area.
yeah, more progressive.
Yeah, definitely progressive out there.
Mhm.
It's a bad thing about the valley, though, man. Oh god.
Yeah. Because you're used to, like, if you go to any dispensary out here, it's a different vibe, you know. Or if you, since there's only like one main dispensary you can go to out here, you have to go through other people.
And you're
And
fucked.
usually the people you buy from, like, more times than not, it's a little sketchy, or
Yeah.
they seem a little sketchy.
Well, who's your?
So-
we'll talk about that after. I was like,
my
who's
new
your
guy,
weed
he's
man?
tight. He's tight.
Yeah,
He's
all right.
cool.
Yeah, because I got one of my best friends, man. He's the weed man, and
Mhm.
he's cool as fuck too. It's hella cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what's up.
I used to live with them back in the day.
Nice.
Known him since he used to rock blonde hair.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that whole Eminem shit? Oh,
Yeah.
the frosted tips.
Hey, that's
This is
tight.
back like in
Needs to
5th
make
grade.
a comeback already.
He bleached his hair.
Yeah,
Fucking loser.
nice.
That shit was in back
Have you
then.
ever been to 90s night at Strummers?
Nah.
We went.
Oh,
they had
you
it
were there on Friday, right?
Yeah,
I seen you
it's-
posting. I wanted to go, but
It's awesome.
I don't get home till like 2 in the morning on Saturday.
They have it every like 2 to 3 months because the thrift shop, one of them, Hoot Nest, it's them and Strummers. They put it together. And a lot of people go to Hoot Nest. Like, that's one of the biggest thrift stores
In town?
In Fresno.
Where's that at?
I'm not sure. I've never been there.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to though, but it gets packed. Like,
They must have some good shit. We went
They
to
do.
this other one, BBO's. I think that shit was so expensive. I don't want to spend all this money for old clothes. Like, at the end of the day, that's all it is.
Yeah, I've never been there. I'm not good at shopping.
Yeah. I go to Ross.
Yeah, hey.
That's
fuck
my
it.
go-to. It's
Whatever
cheap.
works.
It's
Yeah.
fucking. I mean, I got Husky though, so I got this shit for free.
Nice.
Yeah, my
Free clothes are good.
hell yeah. My girlfriend's brother hooked me up.
Nice. Oh yeah, I saw you talking about their
Yeah.
clothing line. Sweet.
So yeah, I have another homie. Man, like one of my buddies, he's doing his fitness line. It's man,
that's the one I saw.
Yeah, he's blowing up, man. It's
Cool.
tripped out though, cause his so one of my best friends and him, they're fraternity brothers.
Mhm.
That's how I know him. And then turns out my manager, my supervisor at work, they're fucking frat brothers too, and they're business partners. It's
Nice.
a fucking small world, man.
Yeah.
Like really small world.
Well, that's the thing with like frats, because frats or sororities, like when you're in college, it's like, yeah, fun, party, whatever. But once you're out, like,
That's when
it's
it really.
it's a business.
It's what
you
it is,
know,
man.
thing.
Yeah, that's why I never thought of it as far as the marketing or the networking side. I always thought of it like, man, like
It's huge.
you're
Like,
just trying to find friends, bro. You just
yeah.
go
well,
out
back
there and
then, like,
expose yourself.
you know, when you're younger,
Yeah.
and, you know, going through all that, you know, you're doing it for friends to
for
meet
the
people.
friends.
But once you're older, like, you're still in that like brotherhood or sisterhood,
Exactly.
what have you. And
That's
yeah,
where it kicks in, man.
Mhm.
That's I mean, especially now with social media, like
exactly.
not only do you have that networking, now you have them with the actual same tool you have.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like how much more people you can reach. It's crazy.
yeah.
Should have joined a frat.
I remember
I can't
went,
see myself like I always thought frats were like those guys with the fucking pop collars. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Fucking
well,
douchebags with the
it-
fucking
It
golf
depends
shorts.
what frat,
They
what
wouldn't
frat
let
it
me-
is, because there's different types.
Yeah.
There's like social ones where all they do is party. You
Yeah.
know, they have party houses, and then there's ones that are a little more like
Based off what you-
professional.
Yeah,
and, you
yeah,
know,
because I know they have like the actual like the was it crime? Not crime scene. I don't know who I knew. Somebody was in the frat where it was like dedicated to certain like
oh, criminology.
criminology,
Mhm.
something like that. And I was like, oh shit. Like,
Yeah.
I thought, like, what do you guys do? Like, you guys go
Yeah.
chill out and watch CSI or what?
Hey, that'd be tight.
Chill out
Fuck
and
it.
CSI? Like, nah, like, there's, like, certain frats or sororities dedicated to a certain degree. Well, not degree. What would you call that? A major. There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
I was trying to think of the word, trying to sound smart. I was like, fuck, degree.
It's all good.
98 degrees.
98 degrees.
And were you into like those boy bands, the girl bands?
No, I bought an NSYNC CD. I bought like 2 NSYNC CDs. One Backstreet Boys one. I had some Britney Spears CDs. That's about it. I mean, it was good music.
It's
That was
not
it.
bad. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad.
It's catchy.
I was listening to Backstreet Boys the other day. I was like, fuck, these guys are back. Streets back. All right. Boom.
For reals.
Doo-doo. You're going to probably pull this on fucking YouTube. Fucking haters.
Yeah.
What-
No,
what-
they were playing all of that at 90s night. Like, they were playing rock.
That was late 90s, huh?
Yeah. Well,
They
they
playing,
play
like, what, a
any
ska
90s
too, or-
stuff. They were playing early 90s stuff too. Like, what was it? I forget what song it was, but it was OG 90s.
Like hip hop 90s or just
Yeah. What is it? Oh, I said
Please do.
today, get your booty on the floor tonight.
like, make
They-
my day.
they were playing
Oh, is that what
that
they
one,
say?
dude.
I feel like that's probably not the right lyrics.
Something like that. It sounds like that.
Oh, blessed. Make my day.
But they were playing that. I was like, oh shit, this is some old school shit.
Some fucking Night at the Roxbury type shit.
Yeah,
Boom,
for reals.
boom,
They were
boom.
playing a lot of that too. Like a
Yeah.
lot of like
that old house.
low key techno stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you should go next time though. Cause
I'll go. Wow, it's hard to get a Friday off though.
yeah.
For me,
yeah.
anyways. Well, I mean, I can get a. I'm supposed to go to my best friend's. He's having his. It's not a baby shower. It's like the men version. It's a bride.
Man shower.
No, it's cool. I think it's called Diapers and Brews or Diapers,
Diapers
and
and brews.
Beer. So you
that's
just
tight.
get all the guys together. You bring a pack of diapers and a case of beer, and you just hang out. I was like, fuck
That's
yeah, I'm
tight.
down with that. So
That's tight.
I'm still trying to switch my shift on Friday, so I can at least make to it like the tail end of it.
Mhm.
He's a dad now, you know what I mean? You can't be
Yeah.
partying past 8.
Yeah. At least not yet.
Man,
Gotta
like,
wait a
my
little
friends are all starting to have babies now, man. Like, it's
Yeah,
like, no, I'm
same
getting
here.
older. Like, fuck!
Same here. I'm like, man, I don't want to have a baby, but
I don't have a baby.
I do.
But shit, man. We
Yeah.
adopt.
Well, adoption's complicated, dude. Like,
Yeah.
that shit's a long process. I mean, I work with kids, so I'm cool.
Like,
You know?
I'm cool. It's like
Yeah.
I rent a kid every time I go to work.
I hang out with kids more than I hang out with my friends because of my job.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
What are your hours, though, like,
I pretty much work about 6 to 7 hours a day,
with them?
6 days a week.
But it's
Yeah.
like direct contact, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. Like at first it was pretty like overwhelming because I don't know anything about kids.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have younger siblings and
Yeah, me
yeah,
neither.
it was very weird at first. Not weird, but it was hard to adjust to.
Yeah.
But now I'm like super good with kids, you know.
That's how my sister was.
Mhm.
She got a job as well, her first job was at like I want to say CSA. What are they called?
CNA?
CNA, there you go. And she was doing that for at a local clinic that we both grew up in.
Mhm.
And she got a new job like with the pediatric center.
Mm.
And it's not that she wasn't good with kids, but same thing with you. She
Yeah.
never interacted with kids, and oh man, now she's good with kids.
Yeah,
Like she's a pro. She knows how to talk to them.
exactly.
Like
It's crazy.
Yeah, because they're like, I mean, they're people too. At the end of the day, like
Yeah.
we overlook that so all the time.
Yeah.
Like
And like sometimes like the trippy thing is you'll like listen to the kids talk and they'll talk to you and they'll like to you you're their friend. You're
Yeah.
not their therapist, you know.
Yeah.
So they'll talk to you naturally and you kind of remember back when mentally you were at that point
Yep.
in your childhood.
yeah,
And that's what trips me out because it's like, oh shit, like I kind of remember when I was 5
Yeah.
or when I was 6 and when I was in the same like developmental stage that they're in right now.
Yeah, man.
It's a trip, you know.
it is.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean, man. Because like, I listen to kids all the time. Like, cause no one like, I interact with them. I think I'm good with kids.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a pediatrician.
Mhm.
That's what I originally wanted to be, but
Nice.
and I started looking into it. I was like, fuck, no, I'm gonna lose. Like, I don't think my heart could take
Mhm.
losing a patient. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was.
And I don't have the heart for that.
Yeah,
I would break, dude. Like,
not
you
just
know
that,
what?
but being a doctor seems.
It's
tough.
fucking stressful, man.
I was trying to do psychiatry, so you got to go to medical school for that.
Yeah.
And in college, I was doing psychology. That was my major, but I was gonna minor in pre-med. That way, I can go to medical school after
Yeah.
college. And it was just intense. Like,
The hours.
Not just that, but some of the classes were just, like it was super hard. Like I had to take maybe like 3 years worth of chemistry for it, like 6 different chemistry classes, and it just gets harder and harder.
Rigorous
and harder.
courses, man.
Yeah, and it's already like you'll take one class and it'll be like, man, how did I pass that class? And it's like, oh, I gotta sign up for the next step up now. And
like that cat with his shit.
Yeah.
This class right here, that was cool. That was easy. But this shit right here,
Yeah.
this class right here,
it's called death. Have you seen that one?
Yeah. Man, that fucking was it Pimpin', I think.
Something like that.
Man, that cat, what happened to him, man?
Crack happened to him.
Crack. You think it's crack? Something, right?
I think it's crack. I think it's
that shit'll fuck. Yeah, it has to be something that fucks with your psyche.
yeah. 'Cause
Right.
It doesn't look like he's on like meth. He's not on heroin. I don't know if it's PCP. I don't think so. But I'm pretty sure it's crack.
God damn, man. That's crazy though. Like that was when Chapelle fell off.
Hmm.
He was the next like big thing that came up, right? And it's not even like a black thing. It's just that's the comic. Well, no,
Yeah.
Dane Cook was in for a minute, but not. Like I said, we were talking earlier. Never was really into him.
Yeah, it wasn't popping. Like it's because he got like some acting roles.
Yeah.
That's why. But
Cat drops, and I'm thinking like, fuck, now Kevin's in the spotlight.
yeah,
Can he take? I think he can though.
yeah. No, he's.
I think he's embracing
he
it
eats that
fully.
shit up.
Yeah, he fucking thrives off that shit.
A lot of people don't like. You're saying Kevin Hart, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people like that I'm friends with don't like him, but I like his style. It's like different, you know.
I fucking love his style.
Yeah,
Like that first, the first. I can't remember which one it was called, but man, his special was good though. Like then he followed up. The follow-up was good too.
I haven't seen any of his specials. Like I've seen little clips here and there.
He's
And,
good,
like,
man. Like
Yeah, he is.
He's good.
He's very unique.
and you can tell he put in the time. Like you started looking, you started tracing like little bits he did here and there, like appearances and shit. Like, he's been around. It's just he was never big,
Yeah.
so people can't say he didn't put in the work. Cause yeah, fuck yeah, he put in the work.
Yeah. No, he's doing good.
That comic life's no joke though. You should definitely try it though.
I want to try doing like a open mic sometime.
I was about to say like an open mic. I mean, you already
Yeah.
have a following.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't want a bunch of people to come out and be like, "Oh yeah, I want to see Ronnie."
I want to see
And
him be
hell
funny.
of
Be
bomb.
funny. Say something
Exactly.
funny.
Exactly, and I'm gonna be like, you
Like,
know.
remember that? And then, like, because there might be, like, a bit you have about a certain person, and that person's
Yeah.
there, you're like, oh, fuck.
Nah, I don't even care about that. But
I gotta change names.
No, like me with writing, like if I think of something funny, I'll be like, "Oh, that shit's funny. I should write this."
Yeah.
And then when I'm writing it, it's just not the same. It's like, man, you know.
You should have recorded it then and there, just
Yeah.
said it.
Yeah.
I know that's why you should definitely get this, because if you're, like, driving home, I mean, you can do it with anything anyways, but with that mic, you just go off on a tangent and just tear it up. Say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, I've been wanting to for a minute. It's just I kind of wanted to do like a video podcasting too. But
that would be
like,
legit, yeah.
Yeah, like my computer is about to take a shit on me. I've been saving up to get like a new iMac.
Yeah.
And once I get that, I think I'm gonna try to do like an actual thing where like I bring in like friends of mine, like guests, whatever.
Yeah.
Probably like musicians, artists, and shit.
Dude,
And just,
I would definitely that would be a badass podcast, yo.
Yeah, because I
You know a lot of interesting people. That's what it is.
yeah,
like
and
last
that's
night.
the thing. Like I appreciate these people, and I want people to like just listen to them talk.
Yeah.
You know.
Because last night I was looking at the crowd, like it was different. Like
Mhm.
there was like little sections everywhere, but I was like, God damn! Like each one of these little cliques, they're all a little different.
And they're all really chill. That's
All
the thing.
chill though, man. Everybody had like the same intentions, which were good
Yeah.
intentions.
Mhm.
So chill out, have a good night.
Yeah.
Remember that last time you posted something that you had was it a show party?
Mhm.
They fucked shit up.
Oh yeah, that was Halloween.
What was the last Halloween? Or
Yeah,
like a
this
week?
past one. It was crazy though, like because it got fat. It was a fat ass party, and like I mean, being in Sanger, you know, there's people that just walk down like 5th Street. That's the
they
street.
saw it.
Yeah, because there's some hobos and there's like a fucking hotel a few blocks away, and so they'll walk up and down 5th Street, you know, and if they hear music, they're gonna
walk
go
in.
over there, and that's pretty much what happened. Like
It was something like that.
some sketch fool came in, and that wasn't like the only thing he did. Like he came in and he was like grabbing girls' asses and shit.
Oh yeah.
And like he was trying to get confrontational with me at one point. I don't remember exactly what he said because I was pretty lit. But he said something, and I was just like, I don't know. Oh, I know what he did. He went into my house and was microwaving random shit.
What the fuck?
Like, it was like a frozen, like, steak. And he put it in the microwave. And he was like, hey, how do you get this to work? And I was like, nah, dude, you don't microwave that. And I took it out.
Matter of fact, this is my fucking dinner, bitch.
Yeah, and I said it to him, like, oh, what the fuck? Like you don't microwave that. And I guess later that night, he went into one of our rooms. There's just, like, a bunch of pictures on the walls in there. Like, of our family and shit. And he went in and, like, threw all of them down on the floor. And there was just glass everywhere.
How'd you guys get him out, though?
Everywhere. Well, I didn't, like, he had already dipped at that point. Yeah.
That's the bad thing about shit like that. You just need a doorman.
Yeah. Well, last time, that's why I made a little sign. It said, no guys.
Oh, yeah. I seen that.
Only girls.
I said, aw.
Yeah. Well, some guys.
I had one homie who did that one time.
Mm-hmm.
He just got into my freezer. It wasn't even a party. It was like a little small kickback.
Yeah.
This was crazy. So I had a home. I had it was a living room, and the kitchen, and then on the other side there was another living room.
Yeah.
And, like, you can separate it with like a sliding door, both of them. And one homie, he was talking to some girl. I was like, oh shit, let's leave them alone. So I closed everything up.
Yeah.
And we're trying in the other living room. And I'm like, where's fucking Flo? Where is that fool? Then you hear the microwave go beep beep. I'm like, what the fuck? Someone's in the kitchen. I go in there. I was eating like some frozen. I had some like frozen chicken. It wasn't even cooked. It was like cut up and frozen. He was like, oh, what do you do? He's like, I'm eating chicken, bro. Dang, what the fuck? What are you doing, bro?
Salmonella.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then, so I kind of walk into the other living room and I see my boy. I was like, oh shit. He was getting down dirty. Well, he wasn't getting down dirty. She was getting down dirty.
All right.
And I was like, oh shit. So like,
Get it.
And then Flo was like, what's he doing? What's he doing over there? I was like, hey, bro, you gotta go. We gotta dip. And he's like, wait up, what? And like, I finally get him out the kitchen, close the sliding door. Fool disappears again. I see the sliding door open to get to the kitchen. I was like, this motherfucker. And then like, so say I'm here, right? This is where I'm sitting. Well, this is where my homie's sitting. And on that side, the kitchen's over here. And on that side is there's like a little chimney where you can sit right there. And I see this fool. He's sitting on there, like directly facing my homie, just eating chicken. Like, I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm watching chicken, bro. I was like, hey, bro, he's what? I can't watch.
Damn.
Fucking dirty motherfucker,
that reminds
man.
Me of that Chapelle sketch where is it?
The real world?
Or just watching and his eyes
jacking off. He's jacking off and crying. Was it Charlie Murphy?
Yeah.
It was Charlie Murphy.
He's like, or we say, I got a confession. I fuck with Katie too.
Yo, I was talking about that with somebody. I was like, man, that was probably one of the greatest shows that was ever on TV.
No, I love Chapelle Show. Like, you can. I've watched
still
all of
relevant,
the
right?
sketches so many times.
Yeah,
they're classics.
Oh, man, I still want to know what the fuck really happened.
I think he just couldn't take it. I think it was like the whole fucking. You know how Lauryn Hill kind of freaked out?
Yeah.
And she booked it to Africa. That's pretty much what he did. Like, he dipped on his family.
He left them too?
Yeah.
I didn't read all that.
He just took off.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did you see that interview he did after, though?
On Oprah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think
I think the conspiracy theorist in me is always thinking, like, well, what the fuck was really happening?
Yeah. Well, I think when you get to that level, there's just so many people involved in your, like, what do you call it? In your craft. Like, comedy is his craft. And once you get to a certain point, there's so many people that are trying to get a buck off.
You, exactly.
There's so many people involved in making sure this sketch is okay, and they want to tweak this sketch that way, and well, that's I didn't
even think of it that way because it's true. Because when you're on stage, you say what the fuck you want.
Yeah.
No one's telling you, that's a little risky, but when now it's on live TV.
Yeah.
And that's right.
Well, not just that, but if you're doing a special through, say, like, Comedy Central or something,
they're gonna edit
there's
shit.
There's gonna be restrictions that they're gonna put on you.
That's true. I didn't even think of it that way.
Yeah, I think that business side to it is what fucks people up.
So you gotta stay independent, man.
Yeah.
I mean, and now with YouTube
just
and
anticipate
shit,
it. Know how to be smart with it.
Well, and that's the thing though too. Now you don't even need you don't even need these big corporations anymore.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, I mean, pretty much gave everybody a voice.
Yeah.
I mean, people are making millions off that shit too.
For reals.
My like I said, my girlfriend's brother, he was telling me about like all these like channels that he watches. That's what he does now. Like, he doesn't even watch TV. He watches YouTube.
Tight.
But like, dude, I mean, yeah, that's true. Like, you can make hella money off of that if you want to just make a career off of it. But
yeah, just pretty much it's like consistency and just knowing how to promote yourself.
Exactly.
'Cause it's easy to do it, especially with like Facebook and stuff.
Facebook, Instagram.
You can connect with people all over the world. It's just it takes a lot of time and consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm still trying to get my followers up, but I was like, you know what?
Mhm.
A couple weeks ago, I didn't have any.
Yeah. Just
You know what I mean?
keep
Just gotta
doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, because that like how I started promoting my stuff. Like my promo has been like garbage lately, to where I don't promote any of my stuff very much at all, just because I don't have the time to, you know. But like if you can join like Facebook groups and stuff, and there's people on there, like, believe it or not, that just go down that all day. And that's what they do all day. Like, if they don't work or whatever, they'll just scroll on Facebook and they'll listen to all their friends' musics that they post.
No
or people's music, their videos, whatever. They'll listen to all of them. And if they like it, they'll share it, because that's what they do all day, you know?
No shit. I didn't even think about that shit.
Yeah, people will find it.
I forget how big the world is, too. Like, you know what I mean? I do forget about that.
Yeah.
So I'm over here concerned about, like, promoting to my homies. And, like, friends that I know, like, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm looking on Instagram, it's like random people that are like liking my shit, and like, and it's like, what the fuck?
That
like,
and hashtags.
The hashtags, the hashtag game is crazy.
Yeah.
I started adding more hashtags.
Yeah. Because with my beats, like, I have a relatively good following on YouTube, considering that I don't put out beats anymore. Like, I think I have like maybe like 5,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
And like, they're always commenting. Like, every day I'll get like
a
the little
alert and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking
and even if it's just
something.
1 or 2 a day, I mean, it's a trip, because I haven't put out anything new.
New content.
In over
it's
a
word
year.
of mouth too, though, sometimes.
Yeah, and that's what it is. It's just people watch one thing, and then the suggestion pops up on the side, and they just click on it, and that's all it takes.
Well,
really.
it's dope, because like, I remember before, like, I'd have to like type up Kooleidoscope, and then but now, like, I'm starting to type, and it's like, it becomes a pop-up already. It's like, oh shit, like, that's how you know.
For reals. I think you gotta put like cool.
You gotta put that's what. Because yesterday, my girlfriend was she was doing it on Snapchat, and she asked me how do you spell it. I was like, cool, K-O-L, and an E. I said, why doesn't it look right? I go, it's fucking right.
Yeah.
I sound like an abusive boyfriend. It's fucking right. It's fucking right. It's right. No, but yeah, so I was like, that's how you spell it, though.
Yeah.
If you look it up,
yeah,
that's how you
it's
spell
a complicated spelling.
I like it.
People always misspell
I think
my
it's
name.
dope.
Yeah.
Put the cool back in Kooleidoscope.
I'm trying to do like, because now that I'm trying to focus more on DJing and mixing and stuff, like, one of my friends was telling me that it would be a good idea to have like a different name for it. And I was going with like Native Earthian. That's what I was calling it. But some people are saying like, oh, you already have a following with Kooleidoscope.
But this is a different project, though, too.
Yeah,
though.
and I'm just kind of like, well, yeah, like, I already have a following. It would make it easier to get people to come out, but at the same time,
but you can still promote it with that as that name, like, as Kooleidoscope. Hey, check out my project.
Yeah.
I go by. You know what I mean? Like, people are going to follow. People are going to find it.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm like. It's like, well, if people like it, then...
Well, fucking look at Skrillex. That fool, his DJ name is Skrillex. That fool is fucking Sunny. I fucking hated his band.
Oh, yeah? I never really listened to them.
Oh, my God, they're horrible.
Oh, I liked Skrillex. Like,
Skrillex is dope.
I don't really like it too much anymore, because I went through, like, a little EDM, like, dubstep, like, cheesy dubstep phase. But it was tight. Like, I saw him at a rave before. Like, I saw him perform. Yeah, it was insane. It was tight.
I remember I used to bag on him before I knew who I knew Skrillex. I didn't know who he was, like the person.
Yeah.
And I was like, that sounds tight. Like, I was into it. And then, but like, I used to bag on Sunny so much. Like, this fucking band. I hate that band. I can't stand that shit.
What band was it again?
I think it's like From First to Last or something like that.
Something like that.
One of those, Escape the Fate or From First to Last. One of those two. It's one of those two for sure.
Yeah.
I never got into that genre.
Me either.
Couldn't get into it. I used to like bag on him. He's so fucking weird looking and this and that. Like I don't know why. I had a vendetta against him for some reason. Yeah. Probably fucked like an ex-girlfriend of mine or something.
Fuck you,
fuck you, fuck. And then like I found out he was Skrillex. So I was like, everything I said about him, I take back.
Yeah, he's alright.
He's alright in my book. I like Skrillex.
Yeah, well, not just that, but his style was really different, and I think it's because of like his band that he was in. It probably rubbed off because a lot of his stuff is real like. I don't know, like it's dubstep to where it's dirty. Like when he drops the beat, it's dirty, dude. Like the bass is dirty, and that's tight. And he probably got that from like the breakdowns
of no shit,
You know?
Well, I think what helped him too is I guess he blew out his voice or something like that.
Oh, he did.
Something happened, so he couldn't really sing anymore.
Dang.
And then look at him now.
And then he got the haircut.
Fucking got the haircut, got the shaved side.
That's it. No, but when he performed, he was in a fucking spaceship.
What?
It was like a spaceship thing, and he was sitting in it with his like turntables and shit.
Get the fuck
He was
back.
performing in a spaceship.
Man on the moon. Kid Cudi really took that gig, bitch.
Well, have you seen? Like I was watching one of Kid Cudi's live performances. I think it was after he dropped Satellite Flight.
Yeah.
And he pretty much dressed up like he was wearing like Tron clothes.
Oh shit.
Like Tron Legacy. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
He was dressed like that. He actually tried to audition for that one and Star Wars. He tried to audition.
I heard something about Star Wars. I remember hearing about that. I was like, where is he? Was he the black dude? That's not him.
Yeah. I would have rather have seen Kid Cudi do that part.
Yeah.
That other guy was too serious. Too nice. Too goody.
Goody with the good shoes.
Yeah.
I caught Kid Cudi one time.
Oh yeah?
I caught him at Rock the Bells.
Wow.
He was
That's
dope,
sick.
man.
Yeah.
He was late, but he was like, he's like, I'm sorry I was tardy for the party, but I'm here. I am your big brother. Let's get this. And I was like, oh shit, we all forgave him.
Yeah, it's all good.
It was only like 15 minutes late, but still, like he was like, I'm sorry I was tardy for the party.
I've been to shows where they showed up like hours late.
Hours?
We went to Outside Lands. I think I must have been 19. I was pretty young. And we went to go see the Strokes. And it was their first show in like 5 years or something. It was right before they dropped, not the newest one, but the one before that. Is it Undercover Darkness? Is that what it's called?
I'm not too sure.
Or I think that's a song on it. It was right before that. But they hadn't performed in a long ass time. And so it got packed. And like we had been standing in the front all day.
Waiting for them?
Yeah, from like 10 a.m. They were supposed to go on at like 9. And they didn't go on until about like 10:30.
Really?
Because they were like...
How'd you guys do it with like water and shit? Because I know it's hard to get out of there.
It sucked. Yeah, it was a very tiring day.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, like it was tight when they were performing, but...
It was all worth it at that moment.
Yeah,
but...
well, kind of.
Really? Why?
Just because everyone was going crazy. And we were right up front.
Oh, so you guys were fucking...
Yeah,
well, that's the bad thing about being in front.
The railing there was metal. It's cemented into the ground.
So it doesn't even flex.
If they're pushing us up, like, if we don't, like, lock our arms, we're going to die. It was like Selena status.
Yeah.
I was thinking of that the whole time. I was like, oh no. This is what happened on Selena.
This is how that bitch died. This is how the fucking stage falls. Wait. Oh, so she hit it.
Hold on. Once they hear me sing, it'll be okay.
It's gonna be okay. I'm like, Jesus, yo.
She still died though. Yeah, but it was intense.
She still died though.
Yeah. No, back then I was trying to do like P90X and shit. So I was all fit.
You were like, yeah!
Yeah, see, I was able to do it. I was like, yeah, this is cool. But nah, not
Come
anymore.
out with some mad triceps.
I know, like I got a workout. We were like just wet, drenched in sweat.
Dude, those are some of the best shows though. Like,
yeah.
I went to Coachella when I was like 15, I think.
I've been wanting to go.
Who did I see that year? We went because there was this goth band who hadn't played in like forever. I call them Bauhaus, but I guess they go by Bauhaus. And we seen them, and it was dope. Like the lead singer Peter Murphy.
Yeah.
He came up. There's a song it's called Bela Lugosi. It's a long song. It's like I think it's like a 12-minute song.
Damn.
And he was performing it upside down the whole time, like hanging.
Fuck?
Like what the fuck? Like a band. Like fuck that. How do you
What
do
the
that?
fuck?
Like 12 minutes. It was a long song.
Oh, he's gonna pass out.
Poor Vato. Yeah. I think we seen Weezer that year. We seen that's when Coldplay before Coldplay was Coldplay.
Oh.
I'm like fuck that. We don't want to see Coldplay because Coldplay was a headliner. Bauhaus went right before them. Like fuck Coldplay. One night. I want to know how I know you're gay.
Yeah, like I used to listen to Coldplay, but I gotta be in a certain mood.
Right?
And I'm never in that mood.
I think the first song was like Clogs. I think that was their hit song.
Yeah, I used to like that song when I was like 12.
I learned how to play it on the guitar. Like,
I know how to play it on drums. I mean, it's not that hard.
It's a good riff.
Yeah.
Gets everybody all the chonies wet.
Are you gonna see Deftones?
I won't be here.
Wait.
My girlfriend's going though. I think. I'm pretty sure she got her tickets.
I wasn't thinking of going, but I want to. Do you know how much it is?
I'll ask her. I don't think she paid that. I mean, it's at the Woodward Amphitheater, right? It shouldn't be that much.
Yeah. I want to. I went there for the first time for the Taste of Chaos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all random.
Who was there? Is it like all those emo band too, or like the
Dashboard Confessional, Taking Back Sunday.
How the mighty have fallen.
And other people. I never listened to any of those bands.
I like Taking Back Sunday.
They were good. They were all really good.
There were a few guilty pleasure songs of mine.
Yeah, like performing wise, they're really good. Yeah. But I never got into that style of music when I was younger.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really into punk rock. That's what I really got into. Like when I really got into music, like fuck yeah, like really like started learning the history of it. That and then hip hop.
Yeah.
It was like my two to go. I mean, I do like a lot of music. But if I don't like music, I'll say like yeah.
Yeah, I was into some weird shit when I was young. I would listen to like Radiohead and Elliott Smith and a bunch of like depressing ass shit.
Well, I got into the Cure and the Smiths and shit like that too. Yeah.
In high school, I had a rough time in high school.
No one else was digging it.
Well, no one knew who Radiohead was. Like they weren't on the radio, you know. And they have weird songs too.
Well, they had like one track.
Yeah, Creep.
And that was about it. And I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean.
I mean, I listen to good music. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Well, I listened growing up a lot of like Earth, Wind, and Fire, like shit like that. Like that's what my mom would. She would either cling to that or like banda.
Well, I grew up in LA and all I would listen to is oldies. Like they have a really good oldie station in LA. Shit. And that's all we would listen to. Awesome. So like I love oldies, 50s, 60s.
Oh yeah, you're talking about oldies. Yeah.
And we even had like my mom bought me remember those Time collections of the CDs for the
best
decade?
Of and like the like Columbia Records and shit, the magazine where you like
something like that, to where like they would have a CD with the best songs from
that one, that's what you're talking about.
61, 62, 63.
It'd be like a 10 box set or something, like a 10 CD box set or something.
My mom bought me one of those and I would just listen to that all the time.
That's why I tell people like, man, nothing beats live music.
Yeah.
That's why yesterday, like when you guys got the band, I was like, fuck yeah. We stood up for that. Like, let's check that out.
Yeah.
Like just live music and nothing. I don't know. You can feel it. Like you. A lot of people talk about like, fuck yeah. When I'm at EDC, I'm in the moment. Like no, I get it. It's part of the drugs, but yeah, I get it.
It is.
It's part of the drugs, you know. But when like you hear like a dope ass, like I was saying on the last podcast, you hear like a dope ass bass player and a drummer together. Then you feel it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but like, oh yeah, the synchronicity is like, this is tight. You're creating something. Even though it's already been created.
I feel that. I like both. Like, cause I've gone to EDC 3 times and I have a blast every time.
Fuck yeah!
You know, it's fucking sick. But like, I also like going to live shows with bands and stuff, just cause, you know, it's a performance. It's an actual performance, and they're into it. And one of the coolest bands that I've seen perform was, have you heard of Warpaint?
Yeah.
They're pretty tight live because
they're that I want to call them indie.
Yeah.
Experimental kind of.
It's a chick band.
That chick band, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're tight. Like their drummer's fucking sick. She throws down, dude. She's amazing. But like when they perform, like they just get in the zone together.
Yeah,
and
something.
They're just vibing. They're just vibing with each other. You know, it's crazy.
You ever heard of Fugazi?
I've heard of it, but I've never
heard them. I'm gonna find this DVD they have. I'll let you borrow it. It's fucking.
Someone recently told me about them.
Fugazi, man, they had so many tracks together, and when they would perform, they never had a set list. when they'd finish the track, somebody would just start the other one. So you had to be on top of it. You got to be on top of your craft, like to jump right back into it.
Tight.
So definitely check them out. And then their bassist and their drummer together. Them two alone, like the two guitarists on the side, like they add the fillers. But
nice.
Yeah, Fugazi's dope, yo. One of my favorite bands.
Sweet. Have you ever heard of Tim Impala?
Nah.
They're like legit my favorite band. It's like a psychedelic indie to where it's like poppy enough for you to like hella dance to it and stuff. It's not that trippy, but I'm actually gonna go watch them in September. I'm pretty stoked. Like it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, check them out though. Like they're from Australia. They play at Coachella a lot every year, pretty much.
I'll definitely check that out too.
Yeah, they're tight.
The last really good show that I went to, or like it was more of a concert than a show, was Pussifer.
Never heard of it.
It's Maynard, Perfect Circle, freaking Tool.
Oh, okay.
It's one of his side projects. Dude, he had he had Lucha Libre wrestlers. Like they were part of the act. It was so.
That's sick.
It was crazy, yo. Like it was part of the performance. Like you'd have certain wrestlers. Like it was staged, of course, but it added to the element. It was fucking tripped the fuck out. It was fucking dope, man. It was it was at the I think it was at Warner's Theater. Yeah.
That's what's up.
That was a tripped out show. Like, who fucking has Lucha Libre? You know what I mean? Like
YOLO.
It was like a legit ring, and then they're performing. It was dope.
Nice.
That was tight.
Yeah, they actually had the lucha shit going on at Tioga last night.
Really?
Yeah, cause I went. I have a growler, and I like to get it like refilled pretty much. And like we went to go refill it, and they were telling us, oh, if you guys are gonna be around later, we're having the luchador fights tonight. And I was like, like I don't want to drop my own pool party.
Yeah, I can't be trying pool party too much.
But it's fun, like.
Well, I think the first time I seen Lucha Libre, it was at Taco Throwdown a couple years ago.
The taco truck thing?
Yeah, at the Grizzly Stadium. And then they had Lucha Libre. I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is random.
It's random, but, like...
People get into it, man.
I was never really into, like, wrestling when I was younger, like WWE and stuff like that. I
worshipped it, yeah.
I was never into it, but my friends are, and I would be like, whenever we would hang out, they would just watch old, videos.
Vintage videos.
And I would just be like, this is lame. But, like... When you're drinking a beer,
watching that
smoking
shit
a
live?
little bit, like you get into it.
Like, it's like, oh god,
kill him, stun him,
go stun him.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It's hilarious as an adult. It's pretty entertaining. We've gone to a few of them.
Lucha Libre is tight. But like, it's just I never actually went to actually expect it. So both times were like I was surprised. So that's probably why I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Is that a ring?
Yeah.
All right.
No, last one we went to at Tioga, it must have been like a month or two ago. One of the wrestlers was old. Like, he had to be in his 60s.
Really?
Yeah. Like, mid to late 60s.
Didn't know when to quit.
No, and he was getting fucked up. And the thing was, like, you can tell that there's cues that they give to where once you knock someone down, like, they'll give you a little sign, which means, okay, continue.
Yeah.
And, like... the dude would knock him down, and he would hit the thing hella hard, and would just be laying there, and the guy would be like waiting for the sign, and he's just waiting, and it would go on for like 30 seconds.
What that?
And I'd just be like, man, this guy's gonna die one of these days.
You ever watch that movie, The Wrestler?
No.
That's a good movie. It's that guy's ugly as fuck. What's his name? He had like plastic surgery, and they fucked him up.
Oh.
I can't think of his name, but definitely check it out, man. It's kind of like the life and story of a retired, like, he was once a big shot, retired, and then he's still doing it. It's a sad movie when, like, at the end of it.
That sounds sad.
Yeah, like, dude, just give it up, man. Give up. I know it's your dream, but
after
sometimes what's not meant to be is not meant to be.
If you're hurting your body and you're, shortening your lifespan,
and maybe it is worth it. I'm not in that situation, but fuck, at some point though, man. Like,
it was definitely like that part of the show. It was funny, but it was just like, man,
it was the realest shit you had seen in a while.
Yeah,
like,
it was like, because we were like, ooh, and we would just look at each other like,
hey,
is this okay? Like, are we allowed to?
I've never seen a murder, but this shit might happen right now.
Yes. I had video of it. I don't think I have it anymore. But that guy was getting fucked up. Yeah. Poor grandpa.
No shit. He probably doesn't even have kids, though.
Yeah.
He probably has kids. I'm lying.
Maybe.
They're around. He playing this fucking Johnny Appleseed.
Yeah.
Planted seeds every fucking town he went to.
Dang. Well,
I have an uncle like that, yo.
Yeah, he wasn't very attractive. He was kind of big and...
Beer, alcohol, says different.
Maybe. Who knows?
I have an uncle who has, like, I swear to God, he probably has, like, 18 kids, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I like, every year I meet a new cousin.
Uh-huh.
I'm not even playing, yo. Like,
Dang.
yeah. Like, one time my cousins came down from Phoenix, and they brought a girl with them. And they're like, hey, this is your cousin. What the fuck? I never met her before. It's like, what Theo met this cousin? Oh, all right, and I get it. I get it now.
That's the weird thing about having big families. Is, like, you'll go to, like, something and you'll be like, hey, what's up with so-and-so? Oh, she's our cousin. It's
Son
like,
of a bitch.
One time it was funny.
That happened to me too.
Yeah, it happens, you know? Especially, like, with big Mexican families.
Yeah.
But I remember I went to a club one time, and it was super random. Like, I never go to clubs. But we were hanging out, and there's, like, a little couch, right?
Yeah.
And there was some chick, and she kept looking over, like, at me and my friend, and we were like, oh, yeah, she's cute. And then, like, so we were just chilling on the couch having a conversation, and she comes up, and she sits next to me. She's like, hi. She's like, oh, hey, how's it going? And I was like, oh, hi, I'm Ronnie. And she's like, I know, I'm your cousin. And I was like, oh, shit, you're like little, what's her name? And, like, because I hadn't seen her in,
I was checking you out for the longest time.
I hadn't seen her in, like, legit, like, 8 years.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, how you doing?
I haven't seen you since your ass was this big. Now it's this big.
Exactly. I was so embarrassed, but I was like, hey, props though, cuz.
Shout out,
Do
man.
your thing.
Do your thing. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking broke
It's
my heart.
funny though. I was just at a loss for words. I was like,
What do I say? Like, I thought he came to holler.
I know. I was like,
hey, what's up,
man?
Hey, yo, what's up,
with
I'm
your-
Ron.
What's up with your friend though?
What's up?
Oh, that's your cousin.
Happened to me when I went to Mexico. I was like 8th grade, I think. 8th grade, or was like maybe I was 15. I was 15. I went when I was a sophomore, and there was some girl, like, she came out like, man, she's pretty. I thought she was the maid, yo, because she was doing dishes and she just dipped. And later on, like, they introduced me to her, like, oh, it's the prima, it's your cousin. I was like, oh, fuck! Like, son of a bitch, man. I thought I was gonna have like a summer fling or something. You know what I mean?
Hey, just hang out with your cousins.
Just hang with your. You have friends, right? You have friends, right?
Yeah.
And we had a gay cousin too. And then I told my other cousin, I was like, hey, I was checking her out, man. I didn't know she was my cousin. He's like, don't worry, your cousin, he was probably checking you out too. He was doing the same thing you were doing.
Yeah,
I was like, no shit.
We have a huge family, like, it happens.
How big is your family?